Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Good Sports was recorded live on November 16th. Welcome to a special Best of Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness show. I am Steve Fish, the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine. Today we're here at the grand opening of the Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center, located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435. You can call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicenter.com, for more details on public skating sessions, their leagues, and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature our Chiefs Report presented by Bud Light. This month, we feature stories on Dexter McCluster and the Chiefs' pass rush, led by Tamba Hali and Justin Houston. Now, in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, where we are today, we write about the Outdoor Pavilion, which became an ice rink this month. Plus, we feature a special insert called The Hockey Guide, which has information on all the hockey programs available at the Kansas City Ice Center. In our college football report presented by the Surplus Exchange, we talk with Wildcat Ty Zimmerman, KU's Dexter McDonald, who played football at Rockhurst High School, and MU punter Christian Brinzer from Liberty. You can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find KC Sports Magazine, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website, too. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the show, this is a special Best of Good Sports. In this show, we're going to feature shows we've done with Dr. Lynn McIntosh. Dr. McIntosh has been on our show for about 4 years, and she's a regular contributor of articles, which you can read in Kansas City Sports and Fitness. In fact, she's contributed more than 45 articles over the years, which you can read on our website, kcsportspaper.com. So we thought we'd feature some of our interviews on this Best of the Good Sports show. Now, here's an interview we did 2 years ago when we recorded our show in the radio studio. Cold and flu season are upon us, and Dr. McIntosh had some suggestions that we can incorporate to stay healthier as we're exposed to more germs during the holiday season. Here's part of that interview.
Yes, well, we hear the same things all the time about how to prevent colds. And through acupuncture, which is the oldest form of healthcare, one of the things is to always cover the back of your neck. And I thought, well, that was just kind of fun. It's something different to talk about, but it's very true. I've had people, when we've talked about it in the office, be like, I usually have neck pain when it's cold out and this. And as soon as I wore a scarf or put the back of my collar up, it stopped. And it's very true that the acupuncture points, there are several all over the body, but there's a bunch of them. 3 primary ones on the back of your neck. And so we stimulate those to prevent colds, to get over colds faster. And basically that bump on the back of your head, it's called the EOP, the external occipital protuberance. There is a acupuncture point just right below that. And then at the dents, basically on either side of your head, when you can just kind of run your finger back and there's a little dent there, there's one on either side. And so when we have anybody like your kids are just starting to come down with a cold or they're feeling a little icky, take, any kind of, we have Biofreeze and Sombra, but, mentholatum, something like that, Vicks, put that all over that area, all over the back of the neck, wrap them up in a scarf, wrap them up in a towel, something like that, and when they go to bed. And you'll be surprised at how much better they feel in the morning. But to protect that, because in acupuncture, wind is a bad thing. It's chaos. It brings chaos into the body. And so you want to protect your body from the wind. And so this particular point along the back of the neck should be covered when you're outside when it's cold. And also, of course, if you want to check and see if their lymph nodes are swollen.
Which is just your glands
the
right
glands
in here?
on either side.
Yeah.
And just massage them down. Don't massage up. Massage them down a little bit when you put that on, because you want the lymphatic system is basically removing all the stuff from between your cells, like not in your bloodstream, because that's in the circulation, but in the rest of your body. So between your cells and everything is the lymphatic drainage is what we are looking for. So when we start to get some sort of cold or virus or anything like that, the body then the inflammation in the body goes up and it's removed through the lymph system. And so then that's when these get swollen and sore and bigger and all that. So just when you use that, whatever it is that you're going to put on, but just massage them down and make them softer a little bit, and that helps drain that whole thing, and so it removes a lot of it. Now, you do need to drink a ton of water, a ton of fluids. Yeah. As you know, we all know about colds. You need to do that, but a lot of that is to flush out all of everything that's going on, which a lot of it is that inflammation in the body. And so that swelling and all that, when you do drain it out into the lymph system, you've got to have enough fluid to help it wash all the way out. The other reason to continue to drink plenty of water is one of the major defenses is our mucus. And so all the way down the lining of the esophagus, one of the things we talk about is don't touch your hands or to your nose and mouth, because you don't want to bring those germs up closer to where they can come into the body.
Right.
But they're coming in not just to the lungs, but into the alimentary tract, which is the mouth all the way through the esophagus, all the way down to stomach and everything else. That everything that's right here is covered in mucus and that whole line. And so if that dries out, that's when you actually have that germ get past the mucus. It's there to trap it. It's there to prevent it from entering the actual body. And so if that dries out, that means it gets up close enough to the cells where it can cross over into the body.
Welcome back to the Best of Good Sports, featuring interviews with Dr. Lynn McIntosh. Dr. McIntosh's chiropractic office is located just west of the plaza at 4510 Bellevue. Her website is easy to remember, kansascitychiropractic.com, and you can make an appointment with her by calling 816-753-4600. Now, here's an interview we did recently where Dr. McIntosh discusses how to avoid the holiday bulge.
If you intend to, go back to the gym, because, we've just come out of summer. Summer is great. You're outside. There's all kinds of things. And so you can exercise and not just be inside all the time. So if you have the membership, or if you've been thinking about doing it, start now. Don't wait until the week before Thanksgiving, because that's not going to happen, And so you really want a good habit. You want a good base of fitness. You want to increase that muscle mass so that you have a lot more fat burning, if you will, for all those sweets and stuff you're going to have over the holidays. So you really do want to have a good base. Once you're used to going, it's hard to make the habit, but once you're in the habit, it's a lot easier to stay. Also, there's a whole lot more stress going on with the holidays, with extra everything. And so exercise is such a great manager for stress. And so it's good to have that in place. It's also good to have that downtime, some me time, that kind of thing. You don't want to be overtired, because what happens is you're going to get, and you're going and going and going. You have the one great big party that you want to go to for the holidays, and now you're sick. It's like, try and stay ahead of the game. One of the suggestions that we make is, if you're going to the big dinner and you don't think that there will be any healthy options, offer to the host if you would, if it's okay if you bring something. Now, bring enough for everyone, but make it some sort of a healthy option, so that you have something to eat. Because you'll get, especially, I end up going to a lot of things after work, and then, and it's dinner time, and so you're hungry, and if you don't have anything, then you always, are tempted by the unhealthy options. But if you have something healthy, a lot of times it's easier to stick to the plan.
Now, another thing that you can do is, speaking of plans, is have an alternative plan. If you're normally going out and walking or normally going to the gym and you're going out of town,
right?
Come up with another plan.
Absolutely. You can, you can always do sit-ups and push-ups because they only take as much as your body space. You can just, you can stand in one place and do just bends, where you just bend your knees, that kind of thing. Walking, of course, is great. And as a family, you can go out after Thanksgiving dinner and just take a walk around and see everything and help everything digest. And walking is usually something you can incorporate somewhat. You don't really have to have extra equipment or anything like that. And like I said, those sit-ups and push-ups, you don't need anything. You just show up. There they are. All you got to do is lay down.
We are going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to a special Best of Good Sports, the KC Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Go online and watch Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports Magazine television show. It's available on the Good Sports KC YouTube channel and features local interviews with local athletes and experts covering sports, health, and exercise topics of importance to KC fans. And be sure to pick up your copy of the new KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, featuring the Bud Light Chiefs Report, the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the Cargo Largo Health and Fitness Report, and the KC Ice Center Hockey Report. KC Sports Magazine is always free, so pick one up today. These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free deep tissue laser treatment with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make an appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
The Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center is now open. Come out to a public skating session on the Outdoor Ice Pavilion or on their indoor rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times or to register for a camp or class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033. One of the world's top golf club fitters is right here in Kansas City. Golf MD in Lenexa has been helping KC golfers for over 15 years by offering expert service at discount prices. Visit Golf MD for all your club repairs. They do re-gripping, re-shafting, and lie, loft, and shaft frequency analysis. Plus, Golf MD can fit you in your existing clubs or create custom clubs for you too. And Golf MD also offers computerized swing analysis and launch monitor testing. Visit golf-md.com or call 913-663-5050. Mafia's Meal on the Go is a great lunchtime choice. Get a 10-inch one-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink from Mafia Mike's at 87th and Lackman and Mafia Pizzeria Southside at 127th and Metcalf. Great pizza and a great offer you can't refuse. Be sure to check out the Kansas City Ice Center Winter Sports Guide inside December's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find KC Sports Magazine at over 700 locations across Kansas City, and you can check out the issue online at kcsportspaper.com. Lights, camera, action! Would you like to have your business be the site where we shoot one of our good sports, TV, and radio shows? Well, you can. Your show will play 21 times on Sure West Channel 7. You'll get radio and TV commercials all month long, plus an ad for your business in KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, and a whole lot more. TV remote packages start at just $333 a month. For more information on this great TV, radio, and print opportunity for your business, call KC Sports at 913-764-2050. Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army. Experience a touch of the Ozarks when you tee off at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. Visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and call 816-257-5755 for lessons or information on tournament hosting.
Welcome back to a special Best of Good Sports featuring interviews with Dr. Lynn McIntosh. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the grand opening of the Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435. You can call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicenter.com, for more details on public skating sessions, their leagues, and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, check out our U.S. Army High School Football Coach of the Week program. This month, we honor Marvin Diener from Gardner Edgerton, Sterling Edwards from Winnetonka, Mike Zagunis from Blue Valley Northwest, and Kelly Donahoe from Blue Springs. You can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Mafia Pizzeria Southside, Old Shawnee Pizza, Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and the Kansas City Ice Center. And in upcoming weeks on Good Sports, on November 23rd, we'll be at Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located at 127th and Metcalf. And on a Saturday in December, we'll be back here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and the KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. So come on out and join us, and you might see yourself on TV. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now in January, with January just around the corner, we're all going to be heading back to the gym to start on our New Year's resolutions. And we recently spoke with Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic about the things you need when you head back to the gym. Here's some of that interview on Good Sports. Then you talk about what's in the gym bag. The important things that are in the gym bag. I mean, obviously, we're going to have a change of clothes, hopefully a towel, hopefully, a few other things, hopefully some deodorant, of course, that type of thing. But you talk about some of the other things that need to be in the gym bag.
You should have a few things. You should have, the shower shoes, the flip-flops to wear into the shower, just because of the number of people that go through to that athlete's foot is just not any fun. You don't want to do that. Have a Band-Aid, because you never know. I mean, you can have some antibacterial soap. For some people, they're going to always want to have, like, Advil brings down inflammation and that kind of thing. And just for whatever you had to use that Band-Aid for, that might be it. Oh, I talked about BioFreeze, but there's a lot of things we have in the office. We have Cryoderm, we have BioFreeze, we have Sombra. What do they do? Yeah. Those are analgesic gels, and so they reduce pain. But the other thing is we see, in testing, they've actually seen that if you put it on big muscle groups, it will bring blood flow to that muscle group. So you can actually reduce fatigue. I mean, definitely on the marathoners, we always tell them about this. We have, first of all, in your gym bag, have the roll-on, because I don't want you having it on your hands and rubbing your eyes, because it'll sting.
Pull the sweat out.
It'll terrible.
Yeah.
And so the roll-on's great, and if you put it on, like the quads before you run, it will actually reduce fatigue. And I forgot the percentage, but it is because when it starts out, it brings blood flow to the area.
I see.
So you're not just fatigued, but it's actually helping stretch those muscles and everything else.
I remember in the old days it was the Bengay that people would put on. I can remember in the hockey locker room, some guy would come in with Bengay and you go, holy cow, what are you doing to yourself? Not that the hocky locker room smells good anyway, but
I was going to say, isn't that a benefit?
It probably was.
There's some Kramer. I remember a track we had something that you put on before and
there's some red. I don't remember something bomb, Tiger Bomb or something like that. And like, holy cow, that stuff is stinky. Yeah. But so BioFreeze, flip-flops, snacks, it's always a good idea. I'm always starving after a workout.
Well, and blood sugar.
blood sugar drops for some people, and that is really a genetic thing. For some people, it drops way more than it does for others. And if you know that you always are grumpy, lightheaded, you get any of that you feel weak, all that kind of stuff, you definitely need to have some kind of a snack. We'd like it to have a mix of protein and carbohydrate, but for some people it's the blood sugar itself, and it just doesn't matter, but you need to eat something. So that depends.
And you also say that to have something like emergency, which, I mean, you think of that when you're getting a cold or something like that.
Exactly.
But emergency to pour into your water bottle?
Well, it acts like Gatorade in that now Gatorade tastes better than Pedialyte, which is what the actual thing that is correct for the osmolarity in the cell, what that means is how many little particles in the cell versus the particles in your system. And so it's always going to make it equal. Everything always wants to be equal. So the Gatorade can be great, but you need 2 bottles of water for every bottle of that. So you can't just drink that. And so emergency doesn't have that problem. You can put it in your water, and it's going to equalize in the cell. So it actually makes the water go, or the fluid go into your cell faster.
Oh, okay. And finally, last summer, Dr. McIntosh added more space and services to her practice as she celebrated the 10th year of Kansas City Chiropractic. And at that time, we did a show from her practice. Here's a shortened-up version of that, including a tour of her offices. How long have you been here at this location? You and I talked to each other several years before, and you were at another location. But how long have you been at 4510 Bellevue?
We moved here in January of 2009. So I was at the first place for 5 years and here for 5. And so we are celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And that's what our big celebration this year is, 10 years, 10 charities. So we have charity every month between February and November. And, of course, we're going to talk about Harvesters as this month, and we're celebrating that with our open house and expansion.
For sure, for sure. So when did the expansion process begin? You found out about some space that was available and brought in a lot of extra equipment and needed a place for that. But when did all this start coming together?
Well, before the first of the year, we had really had added more equipment, and we're kind of running out of space. And so it had been available, and it was just time. We just kind of had run out of space, and so it was just time. So it was kind of nice that it corresponded with our 10-year, because we had doubled our space at 5 years, and so now we're doubling again. So it is every 5 years we've there
we go. So in the 15th year,
we'll see.
You'll be taking over the whole building.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
at least maybe the top level of the building.
This is very comfortable right now. We have a lot of space. We have a lot of space, like you were talking about, for a lot of privacy and a lot of different things. And so
and that's one of the key things that I notice here. A lot of chiropractic offices are pretty basic and pretty plain. They have the corporate walls that you have that are in there, for your cubes and stuff like that. This is not that way. You guys have done a beautiful job.
Well, thank you so much.
Decorating it and making it warm and inviting, and of course the privacy aspect is. Well, certainly
we're just very lucky to be blessed with all that space and ability to do that. There's a lot of beautiful offices. We just have a lot of fun, and you spend more time here than you do at home, and so we wanted to make it look like somewhere we'd want to spend time. For
sure. Let's talk about some of the areas where you have expanded and how the services that are going to be in each of these different places will help your patients. One of them. Well, that will do it for today's Best of Good Sports, featuring interviews with Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic. Remember, you can set up an appointment with Dr. McIntosh by calling 816-753-4600. I want to say a special thanks to our host for today's show, the Kansas City Eye Center. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You will find it all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Let Sport Court come and install a basketball game court at your home. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. So sink that basket at the buzzer and have your own Final Four at home in your backyard or driveway Sport Court. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. Be sure to check out the Kansas City Ice Center Winter Sports Guide inside December's Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine. You'll find KC Sports Magazine at over 700 locations across Kansas City, and you can check out the issue online at kcsportspaper.com. Discover, shop, and win at Cargo Largo. Stop by at 35th and Nolan Road in Independence and go online at cargolargo.com. Cargo Largo, a retail store, and so much more.
Welcome to Old Shawnee Pizza and Italian Kitchen. Yep, there's nothing like the homemade taste of an Old Shawnee Pizza. Dine in or carry out. Old Shawnee Pizza with 3 locations.
Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com, and for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC.
Hi, it's the Ball Game co-host Greg Pryor. In 1991, I was introduced to a line of health supplements called Designer Foods that were created by a genius, Dirk Pearson and his wife, Sandy Shaw. Dirk and Sandy wrote the New York Times bestseller, Life Extension, A Practical Scientific Approach. The results that I felt on a few of their designer food formulas was so great that I formed a company, Life Priority, to offer these great formulas to everyone. One of my favorite products in Life Priority is called Lift. Lift is a powdered drink mix that you mix and drink when you have mental fatigue and you want to feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I felt the results in about 30 minutes. I wish that I had Lift to use when I was an infielder in Major League Baseball for the Royals. Lift also comes in capsules called Lift Caps. See Lift and Lift Caps and all the great Life Priority products at my website, lifepriority.com. Get your personal rally going. Visit my website, get some Lift or Lift Caps today at lifepriority.com.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free deep tissue laser treatment with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make an appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
The Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center is now open. Come out to a public skating session on the Outdoor Ice Pavilion or on their indoor rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times or to register for a camp or class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033. One of the world's top golf club fitters is right here in Kansas City. Golf MD in Lenexa has been helping KC golfers for over 15 years by offering expert service at discount prices. Visit Golf MD for all your club repairs. They do regripping, reshafting, and lie, loft, and shaft frequency analysis. Plus, Golf MD can fit you in your existing clubs or create custom clubs for you too. And Golf MD also offers computerized swing analysis and launch monitor testing. Visit golf-md.com or call 913-663-5050. Mafia's Meal on the Go is a great lunchtime choice. Get a 10-inch one-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink from Mafia Mike's at 87th and Lackman and Mafia Pizzeria Southside at 127th and Metcalf. Great pizza and a great offer you can't refuse. Lights, camera, action! Would you like to have your business be the site where we shoot one of our good sports, TV, and radio shows? Well, you can. Your show will play 21 times on Sure West Channel 7. You'll get radio and TV commercials all month long, plus an ad for your business in KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, and a whole lot more. TV remote packages start at just $333 a month. For more information on this great TV, radio, and print opportunity for your business, call KC Sports at 913-764-2050. Go online and watch Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports Magazine television show. It's available on the Good Sports KC YouTube channel and features local interviews with local athletes and experts covering sports, health, and exercise topics of importance to KC fans. And be sure to pick up your copy of the new KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, featuring the Bud Light Chiefs Report, the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the Cargo Largo Health and Fitness Report, and the KC Ice Center Hockey Report. KC Sports Magazine is always free, so pick one up today. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army.